Hi, I'm Batsa and I've been playing a lot of PAX Day since it came out in early access. This is my first PAX Day video with hopefully many more to come in the future. I want to do a guide series, mostly covering the basics of the game, with some more advanced guides coming after that. Therefore, a lot of the information I'm going to cover is trivial, and you may already know most or all of it, but I noticed that this game has many casual, older players, and many of them are not experienced gamers, so it takes a bit more time for them to learn the basics. PAX Day is a game for boomers and not zoomers, I guess. In this video, I want to focus on the server and map structure of the game. It is a bit confusing with names like servers, shards, worlds, regions, provinces, valleys, etc. So let's put everything in order. To explain this, let's pull this picture provided by the developers themselves. Let's remove the bottom part which is focused on more technical stuff, and I'll explain what is happening here from top to bottom. You can see that the world is split into shards which are located in the US, Europe and Asia. You can refer to the shards as servers, although it's not technically correct, but if you're familiar with the server technology from, let's say, World of Warcraft or New World, they work in a similar way. You can play with people that are located on the same server as you, and you cannot usually play with people from other servers. However, unlike in those other games I mentioned, there is no cross-server functionality, and you can never play with people from other shards. PAX Day launched in early access with 11 shards, with 5 located in the US, 5 in Europe and 1 in Southeast Asia. You can see the list on this slide. But after the wipe on November the 5th, all the old shards were deleted and now we have 5 new shards with new names, as you can see here. So we have 2 shards for Europe, Mimir and Artemis, 2 for US, Apollo and Nyx, and 1 for Asia, Nuadu. Our P stands for roleplay, by the way. The next thing you can see in the picture is regions. Currently there is only one region and it is called Gallia. The plan is to add 3 more regions in the future, Gothia, Iberia and Anatolia, but it will not be in the immediate future. So currently we only have Gallia to play in. Down below you can see that the regions consist of provinces, which can also be called maps, because that's what you see when you open your map in game. Gallia consists of 4 large PvE provinces, which are named Ancien, Inis Gallia, Keris and Miri, and the smaller PvP zone called Leoness, though I'm not sure if I pronounced these names correctly. Each province is different in terms of geography, resource distribution, etc., so it's not 4 copies of the same map. Each of the 4 PvE provinces is connected to 2 other ones and to the PvP area through a gate. As we go down the picture, you can see that each province has valleys in it. There are 6 valleys in each province, so we have 24 valleys in total, and between them there is an area called the Wildlands. You can see the valley names in this ancient map, so we have Lavedan over here, Tolosa, Armagnac, Salias, Tursan, Gravas, and the Wildlands in between. And you can see the 3 gates that lead to other provinces and to the PvP area. We have 1 gate here in the east and 2 here in the south. The valleys are the areas where you can place your plots and build on. You cannot do that in the Wildlands. However, the Wildlands usually have better resources and higher level enemies. Here's the list of the names of all valleys taken from the PAX Day database website. Low, medium, high and full refers to the player population at each valley. The limit for a valley is currently 400 accounts who have that valley as their home, and the plot limit for a valley is 800. Once the valley reaches full status, like Tremend and Langretz over here, you won't be able to make it your home valley or place a plot in it. So let's end this PowerPoint presentation and let's see how all this works in the game itself. When you create a new character, you've been asked to choose your shard or server, and on this screen it's called World, as if it wasn't complicated enough. But they all mean the same thing. After making the character, let's call her Batsa Test, you select your starting location. You can choose one of the 4 provinces and one of the 6 valleys in each province. So let's choose one and let's see where the game spawns me. Okay, I'm in the game now. So as you can see, I was spawned near this big stone, and I can see when I move close to it, or when I open the map, that it is called Petra Dei, which means the Rock of God. This is the location where I will be teleported to when you use that function in-game. So if I hold T and I use the Home Shrine option, it will teleport me to this exact same location. This function has a 1-hour cooldown. If for whatever reason you want to change your home valley, you can do that. Each valley has this Petrodite stone, so let's pretend that I went to Lavedan. So when I approach the stone, you see that I can press E to set this as my home shrine. So if I press it, you can see that the home location was updated. Obviously I'm still in Tolosa, but that's how you can change your home shrine location. Okay, this is pretty much all that I wanted to cover in this video, and now you can see my face in this small rectangle. I will hopefully make more videos about PAX Day. I want to cover topics like keybinds, biomes, inventory management, professions, gear and spells, dungeons, some tips and tricks, and more. But don't expect me to make a video about building, I don't know anything about that. Before I sign off, I want to mention the best places where you can get information about the game. I want to cover the useful resources for the game in more detail in a future video, but I want to mention two now. The first is the official PAX Day Discord. It has tons of information about the game, it's very active, and the developers participate in the chat frequently. It is also the best place to find a clan that suits your needs. It has a dedicated section for that. Another place where you can get a lot of useful information is the PAX Day database website. It covers pretty much everything in game. It was updated for the patch the same day it came out, so I expect it to do the same for every future patch. That site also has a link to an interactive map where you can find the locations of every resource and NPC in the open world. The map takes a bit longer to update, but it will get there in the near future. All the links are down below in the description. Well, that's mostly it for the video. Even if one person discovers one thing that he or she didn't know before that, it's a win for me. You can ask me anything in the comments, since it's my first video and PAX Day is a niche game. I don't expect to be inundated with views and comments, so I should be able to reply to everyone. Before I sign off, I want to mention that I stream on Twitch sometimes at twitch.tv/batsa80. I stream mostly dungeon runs in PAX Day. I also have another YouTube channel where I have my streams saved, and you can find shorter clips there as well. These links are also down in the description. So that's all for me. Sorry for the amateur script, recording, editing, my accents, whatever. It's my first proper video. The rest of the videos on this channel are boss kill videos in World of Warcraft from way back when. But hopefully more PAX Day videos are going to come. And yes, I hope to improve my video making skills for the future. I've been your host Batsa, and thanks for watching.